from theatres like the Apollo and the Town and Country Club. We did one arena in Sheffield, and then we went straight to stadiums, fucking football stadiums. And I remember, you know, our promoters, they always used to come to me first, thinking of putting you on that Maine Road. Whereabouts? What do you mean whereabouts? Well, where? In the state? What? On the pitch? Yeah, in the stadium. Well, how many is that old? Well, 60,000. Think we'll sell it out? Well, you'll do 2 nights. You know, it's a good job I've got a lot of trust in these people and still do, like my management and my promoters. So I'm like, look, if you think we can do it, you know, do it. You know, we'd only signed off about fucking year before we were walking out in the football stadium that I'd grown up in. I mean, they were really, really, really great gigs. The Knebworth one, because it was the biggest. But those Maine Road shows, that's it. That's what Oasis was at that time. You know, it's where I'd seen Pink Floyd in '88, and I'd seen Guns N' Roses and the Rolling Stones, and then I was playing there. We were playing there. Do you know what I mean? It's mad.
Final preparations are being made for the arrival of 250,000 rock fans at Knebworth in Hertfordshire for one of the biggest ever open-air concerts in Britain. 2 million people tried to get tickets, many to see the band of the moment, Oasis.
Of course, the one thing that no amount of hype can guarantee is the weather. And if it rains this weekend like it did today, Hertfordshire could be treated to the sight of 250,000 Oasis fans completely drenched to their rock and roll bones. Meeting Oasis is a little like going to see the Queen these days, except for all the swearing, of course. You don't get to stand anywhere near the great stars, let alone interview them. Instead, the media just stand back and listen to their words of wisdom. Today's photo call was to publicise the 2 Oasis concerts this weekend at Knebworth Park, the biggest music event in Britain this decade, we're promised. The figures speak for themselves. £5 million worth of tickets sold, 50 miles of cables laid, and enough logistical problems to keep everybody busy.
We've got to get 125,000 people into this greenfield site off the edge of the A1 motorway. We've got to get them out again Saturday night, back in again Sunday morning and out again Sunday night, and that is a considerable difficulty.
It has been spoken about. I mean, it's like after this gig, what are we going to do next? And you can't do anything but do the biggest gigs, so we can't play anywhere bigger than this. I mean, the only other thing would be to come back and like do a residency at Knebworth or something, play every night of the week from 8 till 11 or something like that, but we're not going to do that.
Fucking hell. They're quite an adjustment to make because, like I say, we went from theatres where we're all playing here, and then we walked down Maine Road. Fucking Bonehead's a different postcode. You know, Liam was over there somewhere. We're like, why? We're so far apart. And those are the adjustments you've got to make, where you were playing on a tiny, small stage and your sound is filling the room, you know, it's shaking the floor. And then you're on a fucking massive stage, which in itself is the size of a football pitch. You know, you've got monitors and it's all posh and you can hear yourself for the first time and you're like, ugh, fucking hell, about that. But we powered through, you know, did the best we could.